Hey, what's up YouTube? Yu-Gi-Oh! God 1000 here, bringing you my Laval Quasar deck. This has been a long-awaited deck in my most recent duel videos on DN. And without further ado, let's get into the deck. It's really fast, really powerful, and I hope you enjoy it. First up, I have three Laval Cannons. This card is essential in the deck if you want more control, and I suggest the control factor as well, because that way you have more synchro players and with Blaster more synergy and so on. So when this guy is normal summoned or flip summoned, you can target one of your banished larval monsters and special summon that target. So the optimum play is to use Lakeside Lady's effect to banish herself and another larval to pop a face down set card, and then you summon your cannon, special summon the Lakeside Lady, and go into any of your level 7 synchros. Also sets up the fires in the grave for Blaster by recycling that Lakeside Lady so that you can use her effect again if you wish. Next, we have three Laval Volcano Handmaidens. This card is essential at 3. Never, wouldn't even think of running 2. No point in using the deck if you ran 2. The reason why we run 3 is because of Molten Conduction Field. So what we do is we send a Laval Magma Cannoneer and a Volcano Handmaiden. Then the Handmaiden gets its effect, sending the other one. Then that gets its effect, sending the other one. And then the final Handmaiden gets its effect, sending the second Laval Magma Cannoneer. And that's how we set up our graveyard for our Quasar play. And that is pretty much the only reason why we run our Laval Magma Cannoneer, because it's a level 4 rekindling target. And it's got decent attack, 1700, but the optimum play is the rekindling. So that's the reason why I run 2 of him. Next, we run 2 Laval Lakeside Lady, which is also a rekindling target if you want some more synchro shenanigans. But it's also to destroy set cards and really good synergy with Cannon and Cannon with Blaster and etc. So definitely run 2 of them. Next, we go on to our level 1s to complete the Quasar combo. Boost Warrior. We can go into shooting Quasar Dragon without normal summoning first turn. So that's why we have Boost Warrior, because if we control a face-up tuner monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in face-up defense position. So pretty much Boost Warrior comes out with our Volcano Handmaiden to make Formula Synchron. So that's why I run 2 of him, and we also can search it out with Reinforcement of the Army as well as our Larval Cannon. So 2 Boost Warriors, and definitely the 3 Battle Faders, purely because we can stall if we're going to get killed or attacked. And it's also a level 1 that can either stay on the field or you can normal summon it to get out Quasar. So definitely 3 Battle Faders. Next, we have 1 Burner Dragon Ruler of Sparks. This is the baby dragon, baby fire dragon, and it's got 200 defense, so it's really good with this deck because it is also a rekindling target for even more synchro players. And discarding Spark and a dead cannoneer in your hand or a Lakeside Lady to get out a big beater is really good. Even though it can't attack, it speeds through the deck a lot and helps set up our grave. And running 2 blasters, which is extreme synergy with the deck, we can go into a Draco sack fairly easily with Laval Cannon, special summon the Lakeside Lady, sync for 7, either Black Rose or Stenon, and then bring out our Blaster and overlay for Draco sack. So really good control, and it's a big beater late game, so if the Quasar play doesn't come off, you can always beat stick with Blaster, which never fails. So that's why I run 2 of him. Really good. Next, self-explanatory, 3 rekindlings. Main win condition of the deck. Don't even need to explain why we run 3 of them. Next, also Molten Conduction Field. Just simply sending 2 larval monsters from your deck to the grave is too good, and we wouldn't run any less than 3. 3 Gold Sarcophagus. This is the card that adds our speed to the deck. So if you need one of the combo pieces, you only have to wait his 2 turns to get the combo piece. If you're missing the Molten Conduction or the Rekindling or the Boost Warrior and so on. Or you can open it up with a Blaster, getting its effect to search a Dragon Ruler of Sparks. And then you can use the baby's effect to get out the second blaster, and knowing that the other blaster will be coming just 2 turns later. So Gold Sark at 3 is a definite yes in this deck. Then self-explanatory, 3 Upstart Goblins. This is just to purely add speed in the deck, and that's the whole point of it. Next, I have 2 MST, just to get rid of that back row before we push for game. And I've got Laval Lakeside Lady to get rid of set cards, so only 2 MST, not 3 at the moment. Then we have our 2 Pot of Duality, because we can go 1 turn without special summoning if we have the Battle Fader, and we're not going to be OTK'd easily, so Pot of Duality just helps speed up those combo pieces again, and is really vital in the deck. Then the one-ofs, we have Reinforcement of the Army, self-explanatory, Boost Warrior, and Larval Cannon, targets for that, and more speed to the deck. 1 day a piece saves us if we're about to get killed. It's a free draw, and that's why it's limited. So definitely run of that. Pot of Avarice is awesome in this deck. If we have gone for Quasar, we can Pot of Avarice all our synchros back, get a free 2 cards, and then go for Quasar again if he's no longer on the field. So it just sets back up the extra deck for more shenanigans later. Then we have our Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and Heavy Stone to round out the main deck. So it's 40 cards. 18 monsters and 22 spells. So it's speed orientated, so no traps. And that's the way I like it. Next we have the Formula Synchron, which is self-explanatory. The only way to get out Quasar. TG Hyper Librarian to get draws off those synchro plays so that you're not minusing. Laval Dragoon, really good for the OTK. Just if you're going for game, you can shuffle in 2 larval monsters to your grave to bounce 1 card back to the hand or the extra deck, and this sets up your OTKs. And because it's an ignition effect, you can use it more than once, which is excellent. To a larval dual slasher, 200 defense, rekindling target, self-explanatory, and its effects really good. For level 6, we have larval dragoon. Really good speed to the deck when we get it out, and it's a 2500 beater. Then we have Black Rose, staple, Larval Stenon, which is really good, can protect himself by banishing a Larval from the grave if he's targeted. So really good setup with Larval Lakeside Lady. Then we have our Red Dragon Archfiend to get our Red Nova Dragon out, so that's why we run him. Then we have our Stardust, self-explanatory, best level 8 synchro in the game. Scrap Dragon, another level 8 synchro. Shooting Star Dragon, because if our Quasar if they get around our Quasar somehow, then we have this bad boy coming out next. So really, you have to run both. And once Quasar's out, then it's too good. Because as if you somehow manage to get rid of Quasar, then Shooting Star Dragon is just going to come straight up next. So plus, you can actually get out Shooting Star Dragon pretty easily with just Stardust and Formula Synchron. So it's another option there. So definitely run that. And our last synchro, Red Nova Dragon. I can have Red Nova Dragon at 6,000 attack, and more if I have more tuners. So really good beater, go for game, and just wow factor for your opponent and style points. That's why Red Nova Dragon's in there. And just the feeling of bringing him out is amazing. For the XYZs, we just run Larval Chain. This is also to set up our graveyard, and if we need a Boost Warrior or a Battle Fader on top of our deck for next turn, then it's our only rank 4, so that's why we use that. And last but not least, Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sack, which is really easy to go into. Blaster and a Stenon or 2 blasters and whatnot, and it opens up the control base of the deck really well. And that's why we run that. So that's it for now, guys. This is my Laval Quasar deck. It's really fast, really powerful. It's really fun to use. I can't stress that enough. Good muck around deck. It's not that high tier, but when you get your combo piece off, it's unbeatable. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos. But apart from that, Yugioh God 1000, signing off.